Hey, alright, so welcome back to Chip and Dip, and today I'm going to be talking about the right to be forgotten. Alright, so this is old news, but James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, has been fired from Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because of some old tweets that he did 10 years ago that resurfaced. And again, to be fair, those are horrible tweets, probably some of the worst stuff I've read in my entire life. But again, they were 10 years ago, and everybody around him, and him especially, says that he has changed and that he doesn't make those jokes. And he said that I should have never have made them, but they were also, I didn't believe in them, they just was jokes to get attention so that people would pay attention to him and his films. And then there's ideas that Disney already knew this, and he already apologized just before going on the Guardians of the Galaxy. Anyways, there's other videos talking about that. So at first I was thinking about the right to be forgotten. The right to be forgotten is the idea that when you post something on the internet, you have the right to take it down, and you have the right to be able to make it so you don't have to search that up anymore. So for example, if someone were to do something dumb, drink and drive and get in a wreck or whatever, and then they posted it online that they were drunk and then got in the wreck and it was all over the news, then they have the right to be able to tell Google and other companies, take that down, delete it so nobody can ever see it again. And I mean, in theory that sounds right? Because they have supposedly have changed and they shouldn't have to carry that with them their entire life because they post it on a social media page or just the internet in general. But then you think there might be someone who has been to jail because of something they did and some horrible stuff that they did, and then they didn't even get full time for, or any kind of really bad person that uses the same right to be forgotten to just cover up what he did in the past rather than try to free himself from it. So really it comes down to people who are trying to free themselves from their past and people who are trying to cover up their past. And on the internet that's really difficult because it stays there forever. And when I think about this for me, I don't think anything I'm doing is too dumb. I mean, don't scroll too down on my Facebook page, but as far as that goes, I was just a weird 7th grade nerd. An awesome 7th grade nerd, but a 7th grade nerd. Okay, just as an example, this is something I made in 7th grade.
Okay, so I have just reached 100 views overall. It's pretty beast. But
No, I mean, I also have other stuff I'm proud of, but that's embarrassing. Why am I showing this to you? I don't know, to make a point. Nobody watches these videos, so it should be fine. But those are still up. All the videos I made in 7th grade that were just as cringy as that one are still up, and you can find them. So somebody could easily, use that against me. Now, I put them in the public, and I say, look, this is something I did a couple years ago, because there's a fly. It's driving me nuts. Anyways, I keep them up because I'm not too ashamed. I, at a time, was proud of those videos. At a time, I thought that those videos were fun to make and that they were good. So it's kind of a gesture to my old self. I keep them up because I'm not ashamed of making something like that. I've only deleted one. Yeah, I've only deleted one because we hated making it. It was dumb. It was no good, and I've always hated that video. It was about a banana, and it was supposed to be a series, and we hated making the first episode so much we never did it again. But again, the right to be forgotten, as it applies to me, could come in handy because that's something that will be on the internet forever, whether I like it or not. Something that I made in 7th grade. And that's 5 years ago, let alone James Gunn's, which was 10 years ago. So if you want to track down those videos, I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but forewarning. Now, I am proud of some of those. There's one that's called The First Western Shootout that I made with my sister. I'm proud of that video. I actually won an award for that video at the Inspirations thing at my school. That was fun. I liked that. But there are some other ones that are just...
I was on the bus from getting out of town, and it was crazy because I just was super bored because the TVs went out and everyone else was just playing cards. And so I am so bored, and so I just take out my camera and start recording a vlog. And I mentioned some pretty weird stuff about I should have a National Go Fish League.
Weird. And I guess one more thing I want to end on is what I'm making right now gonna be really weird in 5 years, right? If I'm I'm not ashamed of that, but if I'm embarrassed of those old videos, will I be embarrassed of this video in 5 years? I mean, I don't think so, because I'm still like, the idea is a bit different than when I'm in 7th grade, but still, it's something to think about, because I just keep posting stuff, and what if I like make a really embarrassing video, or I don't know. So I guess when you post something on a social media page in general, you have to be thinking years in advance, which no one does. So should you have the right to be forgotten? Probably. Should there be a check on it? Probably. But that's just kind of how it applies to me, and I don't know, I've been thinking about it. Also, those old videos are kind of funny. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you want to check out other videos, you can. I just put up this this merit video, first of the year video, which you should watch even if you don't go to that school, because it's pretty awesome. Everybody did a really good job, and yeah, that's all I can think of. I guess I'll see you in the next video.